Peter Obi will be addressing the nation today, being 29th of June 2025, by 8 p.m. West African time, and the venue is X, formerly Twitter. It will be a Twitter space, and the host is Parallel Facts. And then we have two co-hosts. We have Icon Closet as a co-host, and you have Shawl Music as co-host also. They will also air it on YouTube and Facebook. Parallel Facts will also air it on both their Facebook and YouTube accounts. So the flyer is there for you to see, is on the screen, so you can see the details on the screen. So why is this meeting very important? Why is it good that Peter Obi holds this very important meeting today? Number one, I believe he will be able to clear the air on the issue of the 2027 elections. Nigerians are worried about where Obi stands. They don't know whether we are in labor. They don't know whether we are in coalition. A lot of people are beginning to be worried about where we are going. What are we doing? Is he contesting? Is he not contesting? If he is contesting, okay, are we going the way of coalition or are we going solo? So these are things that people are beginning to be worried about, so much so that even David Hundeyin had to write on his X account, also raising up this matter about where we are, and how are we preparing, what are we doing about 2027. And when you read what David wrote, well, it is quite understandable. His major point is so that we know how we are preparing, so that we'll be able to understand how we are going, because he is of the opinion that the issue of fire brigade that we did last time will not be good, so that if we start early, if we know where we are early, whichever way, if it is coalition, we are good. If it is solo, we are good. We are just anyhow that Peter Obi wants it, we are with him. As far as he is not going to be vice presidential candidate. So, but from the what people want to know, the major things that people want to know early, so that we begin to prepare. So that is the angle that David was coming from. So I believe Peter Obi will address that. I feel that this should be the main thing that he is going to discuss today, so that we will be able to know where we are, where we are going. So we don't want to look at what happened. Yes, we can look at what happened in terms of learning our mistakes and then knowing how to approach it differently this time, but not dwelling in the past about what they did to us in the past. So we can only look at the past to learn. So but we want to look at where are we today, and then where are we going from tomorrow. I mean, that is 2027. So I believe that will be the main thing that we are going to discuss. And then secondly, I also believe that he may talk about his personal attacks. He has been saying it, he has been saying it, but not explaining it or expatiating. He will just mention that if he tells us what he goes through. So, but I believe maybe today he might have to open up and talk to Nigerians, tell us what APC has been doing to him. The latest one that we saw was the demolition of his brother's house, and then we just noticed, according to his post again, they are even building in the place they demolished. They are building part of the place. So maybe I believe he may have to throw more light on the personal attacks that he is getting from the APC. That will give Nigerians an opportunity to understand what they are doing to him, and then we'll be able to also put our mouth, join to also speak up and see what happens from there. So I believe these two, but majorly 2027, I believe will be most of the things that we are going to discuss today. And that is what I believe will happen. And now let me also use this opportunity to speak to Nigerians, obedient and well-meaning Nigerians. I understand all the things that are happening. I mean, we want the best for Nigeria, like what David said. If we're going to solo, we prepare enough. Anywhere we're going, let's get ready. But one thing we should understand is that politics in Nigeria is not as straightforward as we see. It is not as we see it. Sometimes there's a lot of legwork that are involved. So, and I'm not saying that P2B should be delaying. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also saying that this is one man against the establishment. This is one man, and he has said it repeatedly that there is a gang up against him. They have ganged up against him. So he is also being careful. He's like walking on eggshells. So he has to make consultations. He has to be sure if it is coalition, let him be sure that they are not tricking him. So these are things that he has to know. He has to be sure of whatever he's doing. Now we are dealing with people that don't play by the rules. I keep trying to bring things to us. These guys that we are dealing with don't play by the rules. So Obi himself also has to be very careful, with agreements and deals. So I believe that we have to also give him some space, give him some time. Yes, it's good that we remind him that we need to know, because sometimes they need to also know that we are worried. So it's good. Okay. But again, I'm also saying that we need to also understand the position that P2B is in. Okay. So, and then he's working, we are up against people that they don't care, they don't bother if Nigeria burns so that they can rule over the ashes. They don't care. So, and these are the type of people that we are dealing with. So I also want us to understand where Peter Obi is, and then give him some space, and then allow him to take time to take some of the decisions that he will take. Because again, sometimes if we just open up and throw out our own strategy quite early, it is also bad for us against the people we're up against, because they can quickly now understand where we are going and look at other ways to now stop us. So I wouldn't even want P2B to open a lot of information early enough. Now, as we did in 2023, they knew almost all our moves. So I would like P2B to also have some certain secrets that will not be revealed. Even as we are coming to this space today, if I can speak to him directly, I will say, sir, still hold some secrets. Don't share everything. Just give us some few ones that will not be harmful to the movement. So all I'm saying is, let us also understand that it is not easy on the man, Mr. P2B. And finally, I would like to encourage everyone listening to me. Are you obedient? Are you P2B supporter, well-meaning Nigerian? Please, I will encourage you to join that space. Why do I encourage you to join? So that you can hear directly from P2B himself. I've been encouraging people to stop listening to media and all the rumors. Rumors are rumors. That is what rumor is. So, but today you have the opportunity of hearing from P2B directly. So I would like to encourage you to join the space. If you cannot join X, Twitter, the flyer is still showing on my screen. So you can join on YouTube and you can join on Facebook. So I would like to encourage you to make out time to join so that you can hear from P2B directly. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.